Hi, I'm Bill McReavy with Washburn-McReavy, and I'd like to welcome you to beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota. Our family business was established in 1857, 1 year before Minnesota was declared a state. At that time, it was just a territory, and for years, we had the slogan of "Since the days of the covered wagon." The company started right on the banks of the Mississippi River, and it started as a furniture manufacturer, and who better to build a casket for a loved one than the furniture manufacturer? My great-great-grandfather was the designer and engineer of the Stone Arch Bridge that spans across the Mississippi River. It's a pretty incredible story to look at how that plays into the family business. So that's how it evolved. And here we are on the banks of the Mississippi River that runs through Minneapolis and St. Paul, Minnesota, this small little community that now has really grown to be a major metropolitan area.
Well, I started in the funeral business when I was in high school at the age of 14 with my dad. At the age of 17, my dad passed away, and so therefore I was pretty much on my own. And my competitors didn't want to give me anything, but they just wanted to make sure I didn't continue on the funeral business. But as it is, I'm 84 years today, and I've been working in the funeral business for 70 years.
You know, I remember being a very young child, and I would be taken to our funeral chapel, the very first facility that we ever had. And that property goes back to where it had streetcars and no air conditioning and everything else. And as I grew older, I realized the type of business that we were in. And suddenly then, my father started acquiring some other businesses, and the family business started to grow. And the next thing I knew, I really wanted to work with my father for our family business. When we first started out, really there was just one location. The property was leased. We didn't even own it. Served less than 100 families. Today now, we have 17 funeral chapels, 4 cemeteries, 6 crematories, 235 staff, and we serve about 2,000 families a year, pre-planning their services, and about 3,500 families that experience a death that call on us. Well, funeral service is a very interesting thing because it never stops. We answer our own telephones 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and we have 2 licensed funeral directors ready to respond at any point in time that a family calls on us. Probably the biggest challenge we face in funeral service today is societal changes, and that's where we have to change with society. So for example, if they want high ceilings in a facility, natural sunlight, we have to build it, and that's what we've done. If they want reception centers, we've got to offer it. If they want food and beverage, including maybe wine at a reception, we've got to be able to provide it. Because whatever society wants, if you can't provide it, they're going to find it somewhere else. What really sets us apart is primarily our staff and the way that we train our staff and the way that they serve the families who call on us. But we've also got extraordinary facilities, and our chapels are very beautiful. Our funeral coaches are brand new and beautiful. All of our automobile equipment is white, light-colored interiors. It's very well maintained. At all of our facilities, we have a casket selection room so that you're actually able to see the casket, not just select it out of a picture book or off a video screen. We also have actual cremation urns so they can pick them up, feel them, touch them, look at them, see the true color. We just really want to be in a position where we can offer whatever merchandise it is that somebody wants. A lot of features that really make the properties stand out. We've got several grand pianos, fountains, waterfalls in the chapels that we have, and my favorite thing is the swans. Everybody loves to come out and see the swans that are on the Glen Haven Pond. Anytime that a funeral procession comes in to the cemetery, the bells play. And there's something comforting about the music as it's playing and people come in and they're about to experience a very sacred ceremony. You can see that there are places here where cremated remains can be placed into one of the niches. It reflects the four seasons, winter, spring, summer, and fall. And it's really a gorgeous place. Every Memorial Day, we have a beautiful Memorial Day service out here, and we really take a lot of pride in embracing the community and bringing them together at such a sacred time. The Apostles' Garden is a feature that's designed specifically for cremated remains, and it's a beautiful feature. My father talked about that he would like to build a veterans memorial. Well, little did we know that it would turn out to be the largest single privately owned veterans memorial in the state of Minnesota. The reason that we entered into the cemetery business is because in the state of Minnesota, you are able to have a funeral chapel on the grounds of the cemetery, what's referred to as a cemetery funeral home combination. And it works very well because family can come in and take care of everything, including the funeral service, the reception, the interment, all in one place. Nobody has to get in their cars, and it's very convenient and very beautiful. You know, it really is a privilege to work in a family business, but I will also tell you there's an enormous amount of responsibility. Every minute of every day, you have to be in a position where you can respond to families that call on you. And for the first time in 159 years, we have 7 McReavy family members working in the family business. My mother, my father, my sister, myself, 2 nephews, and my son. And so we're very proud of the fact that we're really training them how to serve families the way that we always have and carry on the family tradition.
One of the things that I'm hoping will happen, and it looks very positive right now, is that the kids that are behind me, our grandsons, will be able to take a hold of things and continue the business for many, many years to come. And they're doing a great job right now, so it looks real promising to us. Thanks, Funeral Cribs, and stay tuned for the next episode.